Has this ever happened to you? You're editing a video and realize half of the audio is corrupted, and you are only editing it the night before it's supposed to come out, so you need a backup plan. Well, in this case, my loss is your gain, because what we're going to do instead of our regularly scheduled program video is give you a sneak peek of some of the features you get out on the Patreon with a weekly update from last week. So we will do that. And then my top 10 books of quarter three will be coming out next week after I refilm that one. So here's a sneak peek. If you are interested in the Patreon, links always is in the description. So check it out if you're interested. But otherwise, here's the weekly update from last week. Hello and welcome back to the Patreon for another weekly update. And this has been a pretty busy week so far. We have what I was spending quite a lot of my time on, which is finishing up The Darkness That Comes Before by R. Scott Baker. And I did start this toward the end of last month and was reading it pretty slow, but I was taking my time. This is a longer book for sure, but also I just feel like this is one I did not want to rush. And I've yet to film a review for this. We will be doing soon because I have a lot of thoughts, and I need to, I think, kind of try to definitely sort through them and go through. I'm gonna film my review. I might end up talking more about it later, but I really did enjoy my time here with the style, the world building, the characters, everything that we're following. It did really fit my taste well. So I am very intrigued by the series and where it's going. It is one that is, I can see why it's so polarizing though, because there's a lot of things with the style that are either going to work for you or they're not. And so I can definitely understand why it's polarizing there, but hey, it's been an interesting time. Then I also have been doing primarily on audio right now, Empire of Grass by Tad Williams, and you can see I'm getting there. I have like right around a little less than 300 pages left of this, and I'm not enjoying this as much as Witchwood Crown. It's still really good, but this is doing a little bit of the Tad Williams thing where we're getting a bit meandering at some points, or just kind of taking a while with certain plots, and I'm still having a good time with it, but it also is just like, I'm like, okay, Tad, we could I got 2.5 more books of this, let's speed it up just a little, but I feel like it's one of those things that, it's a Tad Williams thing. You're gonna get some of that, and if you like Williams, you're gonna be fine. If you don't, it's, that's why, like I said, with Witchwood too, if you like his Memory of Sarwin Thorn, you're gonna enjoy this. If not probably, most likely. So there's that. And then I did start my next two picks for this month, including The Passengers by John Mars, which was picked for me by Stacy from the Chapter Conundrum. I am like 100-ish pages in, I think. Yeah, right, almost 100 pages in. This one's interesting. It's like a near future techno thriller kind of thing, involving self-driving cars, and then it's already starting a little bit different than I thought it would. From just kind of the style, but it's been interesting. I feel like despite the fact that I'm decently far in, it's introducing a lot of different people who are involved and kind of giving us a little bit of background for their chapters. So at the same time, I'm kind of just getting started, so I don't have a ton of like huge things so far. So we'll definitely see how I'm feeling as I continue. And then I did also just barely start Electric Forest by Tanith Lee, which was the pick for October by Joanna. And on this one, I also, like I said, I've just kind of started, and I'm not really sure. From what I've heard about this, the less you know about it, the better. So I'm not super far into this one, but we'll be hoping to finish both of these up fairly quickly. And then moving on to the next stuff, because I still have a lot of stuff that I want to get through this month. And I know that we're not quite halfway done with the month as of filming this, but we're getting close, and I've made really great progress. So I don't want to be like, I need to speed up. But at the same time, I have a lot of stuff that I still really want to get to, so we'll see. But that's where it's going. I've generally been enjoying everything that I've been reading, and I feel like now that The Darkness That Comes Before is done, and that was one that I really wanted to kind of finish up. I still have a lot of Tad, but I've been doing audio for some of that to help speed it up with it as well. And so these next couple are shorter, and so I feel like I'm making a lot of great progress. So that's kind of where we are. So that's the update for this week. Let me know what you've been reading, your thoughts on any of these things as well, and what else you're excited to get to this month as well, because still a ton to come. That's it for this one though. Thanks as always for being a patron, and I'll talk to you next week.